Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about the NBA Finals. Indiana Pacers taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 1. And let's just say, people, it was a good game, but it really was a good game at the end. Now, we all know the results. Indiana Pacers came back with just a little time left on the clock with the last shot. And what the hell, Tyrese Haliburton, he came through and delivered like his water broke. He hit the clutch shot, the game-winning shot, to put the Pacers up 111-110 in OKC. That right there was a backbreaker. Now, Tyrese Haliburton has responded to him hitting that game-winning shot. And he went to his IG just not long ago and he said, it gotta be the shoes. Because he was wearing some pink Pumas. I want to say they pink. If they not, then I'm colorblind. But he said it must be the shoes. But whatever it is, it has been working for him because you got to look at Tyrese Haliburton is on a mission. Not impossible, but he's on a mission. Because you got to look at what he went through over there during the Olympics. Wasn't getting really a lot of playing time. People think he underrated. He didn't get the respect that he deserves. Now, even though LeBron and everybody else, plays good, they did bring home the gold medal. But all of those players that got all that playing time over Tyrese Haliburton is at home, watching him play, watching him come through to play for NBA championship finals. Now, gotta give some credit to OKC. Them boys has been balling, and they kind of like an underdog team. I want to say they rank higher than Indiana Pacers, but they kind of like an underdog team. And when I say that, they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but even he is not really just like a popular star player. And then you got to realize the Thunder is in a town that's not like a big spotlight town. This is not a New York. This is not a LA. This is not a Atlanta. This is not a Texas, Houston, Dallas. This is not none of that kind of market. It's a very subtle, quiet market. Now, if OKC wants to get back in this and get their morale back, they're going to have to win game 2. It's a must. They cannot lose game 2 to stay in it. If they go down 0-2 at home, I hate to say this, but I got a feeling Indiana Pacers have a strong possibility of bringing out the broom. They can sweep them up like a janitor. Because Indiana Pacers, good fan base. OKC, good fan base too. But once you take that momentum out of them, this is the same thing that the Pacers did to the New York Knicks. They went and got that game 1. Same kind of way. They was losing by 10 or 12. The New York Knicks was beating the Pacers by 10 or 12. Down to the last little bit of time in the game, the Pacers found a way to win. Same thing with OKC. They had this game in the bag, like a bag of chips. But somehow, they end up choking and losing this game. And you cannot do that. OKC has played good this whole entire time throughout the playoffs. This is the first time where they dropped the ball, literally, and it might cost them. Now, Indiana Pacers cannot come into game 2 relaxed. They got to celebrate this win. That's a good thing to get a win on the road, but that's got to be short-lived because now you got to go back home and do the same thing. You got to go back home after this game 2. I want to say they play Sunday. They got to come through again in the clutch because OKC is going to come back out there ready to get some get back. I don't feel like OKC is a team that's going to make the same mistake twice. They're going to learn from this mistake. They let it slip away but they're going to reel it back in, and they're going to capitalize off of it because they were really putting a spanking on them. They was up by 10, 14 points, but the Indiana Pacers found a way to get back in it. Now, I'm looking for this NBA Finals. This is a really good matchup. It's between two teams that are just fundamental sound. They kind of remind me of like the Spurs. Not a lot of popular players on the team. Not a lot of flashy players on the team. Just straight up fundamental basketball. And I like the way that Rick Carlisle did not call a timeout and just let the team just go with the flow. Because sometimes, I get it, you got a timeout, you got to use it. But sometimes a timeout can stop the flow and changes things up. And what he done in that situation was, if he would have called a timeout, you now give OKC a chance to set up and prepare for your last minute shot. Now in that situation, but Rick Carlisle has experience. He didn't call timeout. So guess what? OKC has to think fast. They have to get into the defense. Indiana Pacers has to think fast. They got to decide what they're going to do. It's go time. It's about 0.8 seconds left. Haliburton has the ball, and you caught him off guard and got a shot off, and it goes in. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think about this. What y'all think this series is going to go to? Game 6, Game 7, or what? Or could Indiana Pacers get a sweep if they get another win in OKC? Don't y'all forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. I'm Gertie Matt. Holla.